Welcome to Knitting with Sarah. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. So what do you need for knitting? Obviously some wool and knitting needles. Woo! Okay, so today we're going to start with the basic stitch called knit stitch. So what do you need for that? So you need some wool. As you can see, I've chosen chunky wool because chunky wool obviously makes bigger stitches than thinner wool, so it takes less time to knit your projects. Also a pair of knitting needles. I've chosen larger knitting needles because my wool is thicker, so if you're using thinner wool you obviously need smaller needles. However, in isolation, if you've got a pair of pencils or a set of pens, why not give it a go with those? And then we've got scissors for when we come to the end, and also a yarn needle for when we finish the project and fasten the ends. To start any knitting project, you need to cast on. There's a couple of different methods, so I'll show you 2 different ones and you can choose which one is better for yourself. FYI, you might just notice that I have one purple nail. I haven't been able to have my nails done, obviously because of isolation, so it's a bit of a sensitive topic, but at least that nail matches my wool. Yay! So to cast on, we do need to leave a bit of a tail from the ball of the wool prior to the slip knot, our cast on method today, just to help fasten the project at the end. Whatever project you want to do is obviously up to yourself, but mine will be a headband for one of my friends. So yeah, we're going to do a slip knot, so I'm leaving say 2 arms length of wool prior to my slip knot. So how do we do a slip knot? So the part of the tail which is not attached to the wool, so as I'm thinking of that, there's my ball of wool, this is where I'm doing the slip knot, so this part I'm talking about. So you want to cross that part over towards the ball of wool, over like that, and pull it under. So bring the part further away from the wool ball across like that, so you've got a loop, pull that same one under and up. So I'll just do it again. So pull the parts not attached to the ball of wool over, so there's a loop, so it's over the top, and then you're bringing that same one under and a loop, popping through your knitting needle and tighten right up to the needle, and there you have your slip knot. Well done, guys. So that was the slip knot, so now we're going to learn how to cast on. So the part that's not attached to the ball of wool is here, and this side is attached to the ball of wool. So the one attached to the ball of wool, you need to loop around your index finger, so go underneath, around, loop through your needle, bring the part not attached to the ball of wool, wrap it around the needle, then pull the one attached to the ball over the end and pull. So we'll just do that again. So take your index finger and wrap it around the piece attached to the ball of wool like that, pop the needle through the loop, then the part not attached to the ball of wool, loop it around the knitting needle and bring the loop attach to the ball over the end of the needle and pull. I'll just do that a couple more times slowly. Okay, so that's how you cast on. So by here I've cast on 12. Okay, so now we're going to learn how to knit. So first of all, you need to just put the piece of wool not attached to the ball to the side, and we are concerned with the part attached to the ball of wool. So first stitch, put your needle through the front, so it looks like that. So we say through the fence, around the back, peep through the window, and off jumps Jack. So we'll just try that again. So through the fence, around the back, peep through the window, and off jumps Jack. So I'll just do that a couple more times, a bit slow. So move your stitches to the end so it is easier, so the wool doesn't stretch. Just do a couple more. Couple more. So through the fence, around the back, peep through the window, and off jumps Jack. Through the fence, around the back, peep through the window, and off jumps Jack. So just do these even slower. So through the stitch, wrap that around, off the edge, off the edge. There we are, your first knitted row. Whoa, we're halfway there. Okay, so now we've knitted our desired length, we need to cast off now. So to cast off, we knit like we have already done so. So we knit 1, knit 2, then the first knit, you want to pull it over the second one, over the end of the needle and under, and so you've cast off your first knit. So there'll always need to be 2 on you to cast off. So if we knit 1, 2 on here, pull the first one over and off, and so you do that for the rest of the row. So I'll just do that so I can show you what comes next. So through, around, over, over, through the first one, over and off. So I'll just keep doing that. Four left. 4. 3, 2, and 1. So you've got 1 left on there now. So what you need to do with the bit attached to the wall, the ball of wool I mean, you pull it through and pull it until it tightens so that it's like a knot. Mine's attached a minute and I haven't got my scissors, so that's what we'll do, but I'll show you that in the next bit. Okay, so I've now cut the wool. So as I mentioned, pop it through that last stitch and pull so it's knotted down, so you're just securing that in place. When you cut it off, you do need to leave a decent size, because now we need to attach the two sides. So to attach it, you need a yarn needle. So I'll just show you a little bit so I don't bore you too much. So you just bring in the two ends together like that, so you can just do what's called mattress stitch. So it sorry guys, I just stabbed my mother's hand with the needle. Right, so you need to do it from this side obviously to the next side, or try and keep it in line. So all the way. Whoa, you're laughing. Okay, so we've gone through the first one, just come back through each side, and you just keep doing that until the end. So I will make you watch for all of that because I don't want to bore you. So I'll come back with the finished piece in a... Right, so now we just need to secure these bits. So you can either knot it twice like that, which I think we will do actually because we're just beginners, and we... So one, oh, not too tight. Two, and just for extra security, I go through and under like that, and I'll just give it one more knot because you can't see it anyway because we're turning around the other way. So just cut the ends off carefully. Okay, turn it inside out. So you've got a thick headband, but I like to add a bit of shape to the front. So with the rest of your wool, I can use the bit I cut off here. You pop it through the middle like this. Make sure it is middle, and if you just tie, sorry, a dog fur everywhere, tie that one, two, careful again, just cut in those ends, so you go rubbish scissors, one, two, and that's done. There you are. So you can make loads of different headbands. So this one, this has got two stitches, so this is knit stitch, this goes into purl stitch, and then the bit around it is purl stitch, and you just sew it at the back. And then this one, it's a bit more tricky, this is cable stitch, so it's gives the braided effect, and that is my favourite. So I'll model some for you now. Thanks. Hi guys, so thanks for watching my knitting tutorial. Hope it wasn't too boring for you. I tried to make it as interesting as I can. I know I said at the beginning I would show you two casting on methods. but I think one was enough excitement for you on this occasion. If any of you do attempt some knitting, I would love to see your efforts, so please email them to me. Thanks. Bye.